Coach mentioned that you guys kind of got over the hump last year, over 500 for the first time in 15 seasons. What can you take from that you can roll into this season to keep the momentum going?
Just work hard at practice and uh, yeah, just work, follow, learn the plays are good, and don't. Yeah, just work hard.
What was it that worked for you guys as a team last year?
Working as a team, pushing ourselves, playing good defense, and going through the plays good enough, and working as a team.
Coach was saying last year's team was a little more post-oriented. This year's team is going to be a little more perimeter-oriented. How much do you look forward to that shift, and what is going to be the key to kind of taking this team a different direction in some certain ways?
Yeah, we lost a couple big guys last year. We just got to push the ball. Hope just got all guys run together right down the court. Yeah, just run down the court as a team and try and get mixed matches on the other team and all that.
Final question for me. What, in your eyes, is going to be the biggest key to Southern Wells having a good season?
Probably working on his team then. Yeah, just working on his
competing. And Coach was saying you guys got to practice at a varsity level.
Yeah, practice it. Yeah. We just got to push the ball like we do all the time, and we lost a couple big guys last year. We got to work on that. We got a couple big guys this year, but we just got to work with them.
Coach Burman, talk a little bit about this Southern Wells program. What do you take away from last year that you can apply this year? What are some of the things that you are looking forward to about this year's team?
You know, we've been kind of rebuilding. This is my fourth year now, and last year was our first year over 515 years. So we're just looking to build off of that. Our kids, I think, learn how to win, which that's a big thing in a small school when the majority of the schools we play are going to be bigger than us, and our kids kind of dealt with having some expectations for the first time in their careers, and towards the end of the year we really started to meet those expectations and really compete in games, and we carried that in through the end of the year, and struggled a little bit in the sectional, but almost all of our guards are back, so we're going to be a pretty guard oriented team. Jordan Bowers, he's the engine that runs everything for us. He's a senior and coming in, averaged almost 17 points a game as a junior, and really likes to get out in transition. And if we can get guys to run with him and then buy in defensively to what we do, I think we can have the same success we had last year, and then hopefully springboard that into some postseason success.
How would you characterize this group? I know you said kind of perimeter heavy.
Yeah, and that's mostly just because our bigs are young. We've got two pretty big kids. Creed Roush is a sophomore. He's about 6'3", and just worked his tail off in the weight room this year to make himself a little more athletic. And then Caleb Pugh comes in about 6'5", and those kids would have gotten a ton of varsity time last year, but we were really interior oriented last year. And so I think once those kids, they may have some bumps at the beginning of the year once they're adjusting to the physicality and the speed of varsity basketball, but once they get adjusted, I think we're actually going to be pretty balanced. We're going to be able to play off of Jordan, but then also create some mismatches on switches with those guys. And I'm really looking forward to coaching this group. It's going to be a little bit different than what we've been in the last couple of years.
What is priority number one for the Raiders when you get practice rolling on Monday?
Well, first thing is just learn how to compete. With having so many guys coming in, first year at varsity, we just need to learn how to practice at a varsity level. If you can practice at a varsity level day in and day out, you get 70 practices in a year and 22, 23 games. So if you can learn how to practice at a varsity level, then we're going to be okay in games. So that's the biggest thing. But then also just everybody kind of meshing and figuring out how to play off of Jordan, and just the little things with rebounding and defensive positioning and all the things that go into winning varsity basketball games.